Hi there, lovelies. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having a lovely spring. It's been nice out here in Chicago with the 70s to 80s weather, and that's why I came up with this look. It's just a spring, fresh-faced, under 10 minutes makeup look. And if you guys want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. So I'm starting off with my brows, and I'm just going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pot in the color dark brown, and I'm just using this angled brush to fix my brows. Yeah, I'm also going to be using this spoolie brush to kind of like brush off the hairs. So I already started with this brow right here, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do the other one. So I'm just kind of, I start with the inner corners of my brows, kind of like outlining it, and then work my way out like this, so you can see that like line, and that just gives me like the outline for what I want to do with my brows. And then I kind of just fill my brows in with the rest of the product that I have on the brush. And like, don't worry if you get like product like around your skin, because you can always clean it up later. And then whatever's left on the brush, I just kind of use that to work it towards the inner corners of my brows. And again, I just use my spoolie and kind of brush and blend the product all together so you don't see that like harsh line. And then I just use my finger to kind of like clean, like if there's like any excess product on unwanted areas. After my brows, I like to do my face, and what I use for my face is just this flat brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Oh, that is upside down, and it's just like a flat, like really dense brush, and yeah, you can see it's dirty because I've been using it a lot. And what I put on my face, a new foundation, and it's called Next to Nothing Face Color Medium Plus. And this just gives me enough coverage to just look luminous and flawless all over. You could still see through the skin, which is good because that's what I'm going for. I'm just going for that natural look, but at the same time I want to look radiant. Actually, I'm gonna spray some of this cucumber water first to kind of like help it work the product my skin, and I'm just gonna put a few pumps of that. And what I like to do is kind of like just dot it all over my face, and then I just kind of work my way, work the foundation all over my skin. And I'm just using a patting motion because I don't want to like swirl it around and move the product around. I just kind of want to set the product on my face. After this, I take my concealer and just work that around my eyes. And what I use is the Tarte Maracuja concealer in the color light medium. There it goes. It's called light medium. I just take a little bit, because a little bit of this product goes a long way. It's a cream concealer, as you can see. It's right here. And what I like to do is I like to use my ring finger and kind of just warm up the product on my hand. You see that? Yes, that's what we want. And kind of just like work that product under my eyes. And if I don't have a beauty blender, you guys, I just use my finger. Fingers works best if you're trying to blend, because the warmth that comes from your skin or your finger kind of helps the product, you know, work its way on the skin and makes it look flawless. That's what I'm gonna do. And then just like blend the ones that you put on your forehead. And I'm just gonna use that powder and just this like Morphe R40 brush. Oh, sorry, there's already powder in the brush. It's the R40 one, to put powder underneath my eyes. And yes, I look ridiculous, but that's okay. After putting powder underneath our eyes, I'm gonna set the rest of my face with a little bit of the airspun powder. Not too much, and again I'm using a patting motion to not move any product around. Now we are gonna bring some color on our face, back on our face. Light contour color right here, as you can see. It is a much loved product. And just work that like on my face. And one trick that I've learned from Patrick Ta, and he's like this famous makeup artist, is that you don't want to like swirl the product around. Instead, you just want to pat it on your face. That way you don't move any products. You don't move your foundation around. The medium contour color, which is this one right here, and this brush from BS Mall. I got this from Amazon, and it's like it came with a package of I think 12 or 16 or something like that. And this is the face round brush, so you can see. And I'm just gonna take that product, tap the excess, just kind of like build that more on my cheekbone area. This is from Marshall's, and it's just like an angled brush, I guess. I don't know, blush brush. And for this look, I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. Blush palette in, I believe this was like in medium or something like that, but it comes in with like 4 colors. I'm gonna be using this color right here, and this color reminds me of the NARS Orgasm blush. I'm just like tapping off the excess because I want this look to look more on like the natural side. And after that, we are gonna do some contouring on the nose. So what I'm gonna be using to contour my nose is this palette right here from Too Faced, and this is the Natural Matte palette, and it comes with 9 matte colors, and these are so pretty colors that you can work with. So I'm just taking a little bit of that nudie, the color nudie right there, like tap the excess with my Morphe R38 brush, and one second, and kind of like contour my nose area. And I actually start from like the very top of the bridge of my nose and kind of like work my way down. Like whatever excess product I have, I kind of just work it around like the inner corners of my eye to kind of like give that depth right in your eyes. And I'm just gonna take the color Crisp right here, just a little bit, tap the excess, and just work that around the contours of my eyes, because I just want to have a little bit of like definition. From Coastal Scents, and it's the BRCN06 brush, and I'm just gonna use it to blend this eyeshadow. Taking a flat brush to apply this really pretty gold color right here, and it's called Hype. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that product and spray a little bit of the cucumber water, and this will just help intensify that color. Ooh, look at that. Same blending brush to blend that color from the other one, the first one that we put on. Making sure there's no harsh lines. And again, I'm just trying to go for like a more natural look here. So right now I'm just taking off the powder underneath our eyes when we were baking it. For the highlighter, I use MAC's Oh Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and this is literally one of my favorite highlighters because this looks like you're just glowing from within even though you're not. After that, I'm just going to use this round brush from e.l.f. to put some highlighter on my face. Kind of like pack on the highlighter. And you put the same on the bridge of your nose, just like on it. And a little bit on your cupid's bow. A little bit in the inner corners of my eyes as well. So after everything else, we curl our lashes. I'm just using the Revlon eyelash curler. Same thing with the other eye. I just put mascara on and I'm using Maybelline Falsy Volume Express in Waterproof. After that, I just line my lips and I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place lip pencil in the color Rose, 04 Rose. You can't really see it. And I just line my lips. This is also from Estee Lauder and it's from the Pure Color collection, I believe. I'm not sure. My grandma just gave this to me. And the color is NV 130 Intense Nude Sculpting Lipstick from Estee Lauder. So here's the final look, you guys. If you liked this tutorial, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe on my channel down below and leave any comments of the next tutorial that you want to see, whether that is if you want to know how to curl your hair, straighten your hair, do a certain eye look. I would love to read all your comments down below and let your friends know about my channel. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next tutorial. God bless you and stay beautiful.